Alright, it's the worst type of racing with this car, but something we gotta do. So, try to do the best we can. 67 laps at Kansas. And after Chicago got super tight, I'm going in a whole different direction with this. And probably gonna get way, way too loose. And then be complaining about that by the end of the video. But gotta try something, because when you get way too tight, there's not a whole lot you can do. And even though this has a little more banking, I do believe it's still gonna get pretty tight if you try to low line it the whole race. So I have got this thing very loose, and hopefully that will allow me to kind of run where I want to, and then be quicker through the corners at the end of the race. Will it work? Probably not. I'll probably just heat the right rear up too much and then struggle. But we got a large field and quite a few people that we know, so hopefully it'll be good.
31.149.
Just need to find the right balance for qualifying here. I may just throw all the weight jacker at it. I'm gonna just leave race fuel in, because I have no idea what taking fuel out is gonna do and pumping the tires up, so. Shit, I better not do that. Alright, let's go screw this up. Probably gonna go stupid loose on me, but seeing those times, I know that was only my first lap, but I don't want to start too far back. So first lap we're going to use to just wind it up, find the balance. Second lap we'll go for speed.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Just gonna go full loose right now, see what it does. Alright, not terrible. Rotating well through the corner. Let's take it around the top to get the run. Get on the left rear out of the corner.
One more lap. 31.248.
Just don't snap on me. Kind of wanted to snap a tiny bit there, but nothing major. Get it on the left rear a little bit. Doesn't even want to go to the left rear. Alright, that's fine. 902.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
That is 6th place right now. That will do, as long as everyone else doesn't get quicker. Yeah, that'll be fine. We got 2, 3 people that are going to go quicker, but we'll still be somewhat near the front, as long as too many people behind us don't have a faster second lap, if they still have a lap left. Because although it's a draft track. If you get stuck behind really, really slow people, it's hard to get around them and get up to the front pack. So just do our best to stay attached here. I assume Stanton's going to go ahead of us. But the goal for the moment is just keep the car in one piece, and hopefully we'll have speed at the end. And if we don't, we don't. And there we go. Qualifying's over with. Starting 8th. And just gotta be smart. Gotta watch out for people that are gonna be way too aggressive early on, but also not put ourselves in a really bad situation. So, but as you can see, we got a lot of the regular names that we race against. So, thanks to everyone for showing up so that we can get a official race on these Sunday afternoons.
The estimated SOF is 2,486. Keep it clean. A DNF today would hurt our points a lot. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Alright, so no tire changes or anything like that in this series.
Everyone's gridded.
You don't need to pit for fuel because you have a 75-gallon tank. We have 52 gallons in it right now. If you were by yourself, you probably need 53 gallons to make it. But we're going to be in the draft doing a lot of lifting anyways. You don't want to get contact because body damage is obviously really bad. You're going to have people going down to the apron on the front stretch to take runs, so got to watch out for that. And then, yeah, I don't know, not much else to do, just sit and wait and avoid the wrecks. But unlike Talladega and Daytona, the whole pack does not stay together very well, so can't risk going all the way to the rear.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off.
But I just hope my long run strategy of being loose works out.
Inside.
No idea why he even jumped to the outside there, but we all survived.
Clear inside.
I know I've got someone down there somewhere, and so I'm just gonna... Alright, they're already past us.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Charles got a major push there or something. Not sure what. But, yeah, the draft is kind of weak here. I mean, you can feel it, but you don't suck up as much.
30.872. You're in the top 10. So
you gotta really, really try hard to close up the gap. Not something I'm going to worry about though. Right now, I hope that I'm slower. I'm trying to do a tiny bit of wear on the right front, just so it doesn't go too loose on me. 2/10 quicker than what we qualified because of the draft. Leader doesn't really get any benefit from having someone behind him. Got Bryce and Jarek back there. They're still within draft range, and this is going to pack up and get slowed down, so they'll catch up. Most of the field will catch back up. And, of course, if we have a caution, then that will definitely pack us back up. But fuel-wise, we're good. So I didn't screw that up. Handling-wise, though, I don't know if this is going to work.
30.917.
I'll loosen it up already. I know that a lot of the cars that are low lining right now are going to struggle. My dad keeps swinging out at the end of the straightaways to turn his car in better, but if they get packed up on his outside, he's not going to be able to do that.
30.932.
And then we got everyone else catching up. But my goal is not to get right on the tank of the people in front of me.
30.93.
The racing action will come later, unless we get caught up in a wreck, and then it just is the lottery that these races tend to be.
31.05.
And the leader went up the track apparently at some point, and now Vinny and my dad are going to the front on the bottom lane. Top lane's running a little higher, right under the next seam of banking at the very top.
30.941.
You know, Lewandowski is just riding a bit on the outside. Just gotta watch my dad though. He's kind of going out wide on corner exit, so it's not too big of a deal right now when they're given that big of a gap, but if they tighten up on his right side, there could be some issues. Kind of floaty there.
31.149.
And the outside line is actually making progress, surprisingly. Gonna come back down to the bottom, then slide up out of the corner, and they're maybe get too tight. I assume that's Josh, but maybe he's just trying not to put too much wheel in it right now.
0.075. 118.
Dowski drops down in front of Vinny. Too close here.
Inside. Still there, inside.
I think about 20 to go is when I
Still there, hold your line.
need to start making moves.
Still there, inside. 31.341. Clear. Inside. Keep high. Still there at the bottom. Still there at the bottom.
I was thinking about dropping back there, but then they kind of are all spread out behind me.
31.081. You're in the top 10.
I think it's going to be too difficult to make all that back up when I do want to go, because I'm barely making anything up right now. But again, this thing, as it burns through hundreds of pounds of fuel, it goes through a lot of changes, which is what makes it fun. That and the very twitchy short wheelbase. Lewandowski, though, pulling away from the pack at the moment.
31.044.
Stanton behind him in the 3. Vinny's getting hung out to dry on the bottom, which is very strange. Alright. Put the Wayjacker to 2. Slightly looser running down low.
31.089.
Looks like a few people are starting to get tight. And we're also kind of falling off from the main pack as they got up to the top, so I'm gonna do my best to try to gain a little bit back up to them.
Clear. Car inside.
Oh yeah, this guy is extremely tight.
Stay high. Clear.
Wasn't planning to go to his outside, but he was so slow through the center of the corner, and then he lifted off, I think, because he was starting to push. Luckily, no contact.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Very scary.
The yellow flag
And we
is out.
got a wreck behind us.
Pit road is closed.
I don't know how they wrecked back there, but I believe it was Jarek, possibly, or he just had to avoid it and was slow. Yeah, that's a weird one.
Jetstar 15, car. Letter 9, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Jetstar 15, car.
Alright, well, fuel no longer a worry, obviously.
Pit road is now open.
All about tires. I was just starting to feel good. It just seemed like people were getting a little tighter. The 9 car's got to come past all of us.
Letter 9, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
So, do a couple of laps of pacing here. Looks like maybe Charles was in the crash. But he is coming out of the pits. I don't know if he's a lap down or not.
Car 14, got the lucky dog, let them past on the outside.
14 car is 2 laps down. Must have...
Letter 14.
He pit on lap 3, I don't... That's weird. Maybe he had qualifying fuel in. So yeah, that was a very, very close one with Steven in the 7. I wasn't trying to get out there, and then all of a sudden we were there, and then he lifted off, and yeah, it could have been bad. I just needed to try to carry my momentum to get a run on him eventually, because it seemed like him and the 11 were really falling off. But this cools the tires down. It's going to kind of change things up for some people. And then we get a single file restart with the single gear, which is always an interesting task.
The pit road is closed. Pasta 9, car. Catch 15, car.
All right. So 1 to green, we're in 8th, right where we qualified. The start doesn't matter too much as long as no one is really sleeping on it. But it was kind of scary how that top side was
1 to go, next time by.
starting to roll really well. Because I did not plan on the top side rolling really well. So I may be very, very loose. But if things get too out of control, we can always go back up to 10 on the weight jacker. Right now I'm not even into the negatives to loosen it from 0. Saving that for when I need it, if we need it. And someone just wrecked. I'm guessing they jammed on the brakes catching the field. Pretty sure Bryce might know something about that. I think he was the one that did that.
Pace car is off.
Let's try to watch the leader. He's gone. Vinny's sleeping.
Green, green, green. Car inside 19.644. Still inside.
It's not going to slow us down to be side by side. Just needed to go.
Stay high. Clear inside.
Feel it out on colder tires here. Vinny's refusing to come up off the bottom.
32.645.
But he might know what he's doing. Although, unfortunately, bump drafting is not a thing that we can do to catch up, so I just need to find the pace. Or the front group needs to start slowing each other down. But we are starting to lose their draft. Vinny was not watching the leader, that's for sure.
Inside. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Keep high.
Alright, we're fine. Still 0.92 the group ahead of us, but
0.093. Keep high.
oh my god, he's so slow. That's not draft through the corner.
Keep high. Clear inside.
I don't know if he's bottoming out or what, but
Inside. 31.
he is not going quick.
Keep high. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high to the car on the low side.
So that costs us 0.2.
Still inside.
We're almost out of draft range.
Stay high to the
So
car
that
on the
really
low
sucks.
side.
But us going side by side is not slowing us down with side draft or anything like that.
Still inside.
Vinny getting massive push on exit
Clear.
and us having to lift and him lifting just caused quite a bit.
Inside. Still there at bottom.
Alright, let's loosen it up for a bit and see if we can get anything.
0.236. Still there. Clear inside.
And that was prediction code damage, and my dad freaked out over nothing, or he got damage from it, but
Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. 31.213. Right side, 2 wide. Still inside. Still there at bottom. Still there, hold your line. Still inside.
we can just clear him.
Still there at bottom. 31.264. Still inside.
He just gets these random bursts of speed down low.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear. Inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear. Inside. 31.267. Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside.
Gotta figure out a way to get to
Stay high.
his inside,
Still there. Hold
but I
your
can't
line.
have anyone
Clear.
behind him.
Car inside. Stay
Yeah, it
high.
seems like he's
Halfway
getting tight
in
now.
the Keep high.
Just
31.
don't need Bryce to bump me.
6. You're in fifth. Still
He's
inside.
right on our tail.
Still there. Clear. Car inside. Still there. high. Clear. 31.283. Inside. Still there at the bottom.
I'm just
Stay high.
shoving my throttle pedal through the base.
Car inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear inside.
Unfortunately, though, we
31.20.
are probably not going to catch the lead group. .6, and I don't think I am faster than them. .7, 2.6.
121.
But they're getting racy up there, although I might hit the wall. Bottom line is definitely not working for me. And I need to stop giving Vinny the draft.
.283.
.6. We're holding even. But we've got 1.2 seconds that we gotta go before we even get a sniff of draft. So, just unfortunate. See if we can learn where we're fastest.
31.271.
.9. Not a good way of going about it. Alright, let's loosen it up even more. Didn't want to start doing it this early, but don't think we have any choice. The leader of that group is just so fast. I am not as quick, so we just need a blinking car to somehow cause a yellow. Yeah, I got nothing. They just keep pulling away. Can we go down low and be quicker? Not when I enter that bad and push that bad. It's just so tight. Vinny looks to be picking up speed again. I think we'll just let him go ahead of us and see if he can drag us up there. But it could just all be draft.
51.393 outside.
But I'm definitely not dragging us up there, so you gotta try something different.
Stay low.
And he looks like he's picked up some pace now that he's on the top side.
Outside if you want it.
But we'll see.
51.491.
4.2 seconds back. I mean, most likely the back of our pack is going to create a yellow. But more than likely we just won't have a yellow, and we barely have any laps left anyways, so it looks like we're just going to be battling for 5th place. Also looks like Vinny is really loose.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
And we weren't going any faster with him out front, so I'm just going to race for me. Maybe we can leapfrog each other. I don't think that's actually a thing that can work.
Get back in 5th.
Lap car getting down out of the way, it looks like. He's staying down on the apron, being safe. My dad's gonna be really angry that he freaked out over a blinking car. I mean, it might have hit him, but I think he just freaked out and then lost the lead draft because of it. Well, we gained a 10th for a moment, so we only need like 5,000 more laps and we can get there. Car's really rotating, which is disappointing because it feels like I could probably go wherever I want, and I'm not tight like I was at Chicagoland. Stanton just fell off. What happened to him? Scraped the wall? I don't think we're going to catch him because he's still got draft, but it's interesting. First time I didn't straddle the seam there. Got a little scared that it was just going to push and hit the wall. Yeah, we got nothing. Good news is no one has anything for the leader, so it didn't matter. But who's that? It's got to be Lewandowski.
31.169.
Stanton's working his way back. Vinny and I are pulling away from everyone.
0.17.
I don't know if that's because he's staying so close to me and there is an effect on the lead car, or if they're just getting tight behind us, but we are actually catching the group as well, but obviously not quick enough.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear. Car inside, 31.209. Stay high. Still there, inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still inside. Still there. Stay high.
And blinking car has lost the draft now.
Stay high, there's a car on the
That's going to create an interesting situation.
321. Clear inside. Inside. Still there, inside. Stay high.
I don't even know if we'll get to him though, because the pack isn't quicker than a single car.
Clear. 31.246.
Alright, so good thing that we did pass Vinny. It looks like we've got him slightly outpaced when we have the high side. But he's going to be trying to get to our high side, so just got to be protective.
31.207.
Car's feeling balanced. .1. Once we get to about 1.4 or so, start getting a tiny bit of speed, and then it'll get stronger and stronger as we go. But I've got to still protect the outside so Vinny can't jump to our outside. My dad has got around Bryce. He's right on Vinny now. And we've only got a few laps left. But if he goes to Vinny's inside, that kind of boxes him. Don't really need to do any adjustments. Not feeling anything like it's getting too tight up here. Benny just kind of had a bobble.
2 to go.
2 to go.
31.136.
That's what I wanted to see. My dad goes low, which will prevent Vinny from dropping low. Possibly. Didn't get the run out of the corner.
Keep high. Still inside. You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. Stay high. 31.
Vinny's going to have the opportunity to dive to the apron.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Unless his run is trash out of the corner.
Still inside. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Clear inside. Car inside.
And he's going to get us.
Still there. Hold your line.
Alright, well, that's about as boring as it could have got. But we survived, 0 incidents, and I beat my dad. So 6th and a 7th for us. I didn't think Vinny could get down there, but he was able to. And Lewandowski just pulls away from everyone and wins. So tires 89.77. Let's go take a look at the regs. Definitely were looser and it didn't go stupid tight. So that was a positive. We just lost the draft. And there's nothing you can do at that point since you can't work together to catch. So what all happened here? 9-car drove into the wall and then snags the 14 and then runs over the 14, and they both end up having a very bad, boring day. Josh blinks. 10 blinks. And the 18 was getting loose, but Charles just aimed for him. So I think he just got deer in the headlights looking at the car losing it, because there was really not anything there. Okay, why are they... Oh, okay, there was more to this whole thing. What? They are just really racing back here. So they go 3 wide. Charles just completely climbs the track, hits Jarek, comes down, gets the 18. So then they're way behind and have damage. Then the 18 starts hitting the apron, and then Charles just, I didn't see it, or was aiming for him. Not sure which one. And now he's extremely broken. And the 18 is going to find out that short wheelbase hitting the brakes hard does not work. And then this, the 10 blinking, freaks my dad out. He hits the wall. And then he comes back with us. Otherwise, he would have had a top 5 or 4. Maybe even better. Who knows? 10 blinking. Stanton snags the wall a bit. Josh gets a tiny bit there. Lewandowski, though, is already just inching away from him. 10 blinking, 10 running into the wall. 10 blinking. And that's the race. Oh, wow. That's some toe in on the right rear. Jesus. You see that? Look how bad that's stowed in. Alright, let's take a look at results. +2 iRating, and we were at a 499 and ran all the race with 0 incidents. Stanton with 12 incidents. Wow, that's weird. Looks like him and Josh got a couple of 4Xs, and then him and Zach got 1. So, yeah, just normal 1.5s. Not much you can do. That's why I like the other tracks, because once you lose the draft, you're not coming back with the little power. I mean, the variation in speed, really, and no handling really coming into effect. So, but hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.